All right. Welcome back to WMAC now with your host Chuck Stevenson, coming at you with some fight announcements. We're going to do a 2-in-1. So the UFC has announced two, not one, but two ladies bouts for UFC on ESPN Plus number 20, aka UFC Singapore, aka UFC Fight Night Maya versus Askren. First, both are in the strawweight division. First up is going to be Loma Lookboonmee versus Alexandra Albu. Uh, Lookboonmee making her pro debut. UFC debut. Albu fighting in the UFC for I think the third or fourth time, maybe fifth. Lookboonmee is coming off a win over Monique Adriani back a few months back in Invicta FC. Albu coming off her first loss to Emily Whitmire 6 months ago. Looking at the stats, Albu's the older fighter, 29 to 23. Albu's most likely going to be the larger fighter. She has been fighting at strawweight her whole career. Lookboonmee's moving up from atom weight. Height-wise, however, Albu's only an inch taller, and they have the same reach. And then, so this fight I think is going to be very interesting to see how Lookboonmee manages to make the size adjustment to strawweight. I'm very much looking forward to more of her fun style of clinch work. Now the next fight is going to be between Chinese fighter Xiaonan, and she is taking on Ashley the Spider Monkey Yoder. Yan is coming in at 11-1, having a 4-fight winning streak in the UFC alone. Yoder is now riding 2 straight wins. She is 7-4, of course. Her last 2 fights were a split decision over Amanda Cooper, and then she's coming off a unanimous decision win over Sherry Kondo 2 months ago. Yan's last few fights, she beat Viviane Pereira by decision last year, and then decision over Sherry Kondo, and then just a few months ago she beat Angela Hill by unanimous decision. Looking at the stats, Yoder's the older fighter, 32 years to 30. Yoder will have a 2-inch height advantage, 5'7" to 5'5", and she will also have a 3.5-inch reach advantage, 66.5 inches to 63 inches. I think it's going to be an interesting matchup of styles. Yoder is more of a grappler, so she could be the one who will finally try to test Yan's ground game, which I think will be very interesting to see, whereas Yan is a all-action, constantly aggressive stand-up fighter, comes from a Sanda background, a lot of nice kicks from her. Alright, so that's both ladies' fights announced so far for UFC Fight Night Singapore. I like both of them. It's going to be some good strawweight action. I'm looking forward to, like I said, I'm looking forward to both of them. I think both are going to present some interesting matchups. Albu is pure athleticism, whereas Lookboonmee is going to bring the skill. Then you have Yan, who's going to bring a lot of aggression and striking, whereas Yoder is a little more well-rounded, but she'll definitely, I think, bring a stronger ground game than Yan has seen in the past in the UFC. Let me know what you think about the fights in the comments down below. Likes always appreciated. And hey, what are you waiting for? Subscribe to WMMA now, the best, fastest growing women's mixed martial arts dedicated platform on YouTube, and hit that bell for notifications. We'll see you next time.